This was the wrong choice of music, I can tell. It should have been more higher, get the blood pumping a little bit. I feel I'm doing things a little bit in the wrong order. I'm eating a big dinner and a shower and then sitting down. It's not great because now I just want to sleep, have a nap, and watch someone else play instead of myself. I need to do something else. Eat earlier or later. But I don't know if it's an age thing. I get really sleepy after food. Yeah. I don't know if that was always the case, but I didn't think about it then, anyway. So I need a new, let's see. Let's see how it looks. Can I... Oh, hang on. Ah, the sound there. I need to switch the sound to that one. There we go. And the picture... Oh, I can't just move the mouse over. Okay. I'll have to minimize it. But it should be... Oh, that's so annoying that I can't... I was spoiled maybe a few weeks with having a windowed mode. And now I can't... Okay, I'll just write something quickly. Oh, it was... okay. Good. It shows up there, so everything is the way it should be. And now it's going to say test there for the rest of the evening, unless someone else talks a lot. Maybe I can... Oh, hi! Hi! I haven't seen you in a while, I think. Unless I'm... Yeah. Good to see you. Again. Let's see. I think the resolution is right. Well, yeah, I'm well. Possible toothache. It's a little bit unclear, and it's really annoying how it can be unclear. But I've had enough times where it feels like it hurts in one place, and then it turns out it was somewhere else in the mouth, right? And I seem to have bitten myself in the tongue on the same side, so I'm not really sure. Maybe nerves in the mouth area seems to be really connect with everything. Very interesting information, I know. But well, it's not too bad yet. It's just it's vague. Still, hopefully it's just something else. And I hope you're fine, and everyone else as well, of course. For some Sunday, well, of course it's not for you. It's the middle of the day. It is weird and impossible to find a really good time. Here it's a cozy Sunday evening with some murder, of course, as every Sunday, with a very creepy location in this game. That, well, it probably still stands, I guess, or not. But they have made it even harder to get in. I think, what's the thing? Let's rock and roll. Bloop. Alright, that's the same tutorial as previously, so we'll skip that one.
I've totally given up the idea of a peaceful summer, relaxing in a hammock with a good book, without a care in the world. People's lives are simply too problematic to let me realise that dream. However, most things of interest in my profession take place after dark. So the hours between dawn and noon are usually uneventful. That at least allows me the luxury of sleeping in.
Oh no, I forgot to turn off the alarm clock.
Oh, what a wonderful nice noise. We make the bed? Yeah, let's make it. Can we unmake it? No. Always check the bathroom. That was so interesting. Bottle, not sure I've thought about that before. Probably not perfume, right? Or you would have perfume for a lifetime. Oh, there's that painting from the last game with the chess pieces. And I think that's that is in several games, but hanging here at home. Actually, I think. It's very sparkly. So small, you can't fit anything in there. I need, phone, wallet, chargers, loads of things. I can't. I guess these are for when you just go out, but I don't really do that. No, just wheel and meal in Europe. Wheel, not meal. Money? Ooh, we don't have these monies anymore. We have new ones. That's nice. It becomes, yeah. It's really like a record of the time. And we don't have the euro. They just changed the look.
They put up this scaffolding outside to be able to see me in the morning.
Oh yeah. See, I'm not sure. Maybe the music is a little bit. Oh. Funny, I don't remember being in here and looking for stuff, but I don't think there is anything in it. Oh, yes. The return of opening the fridge. I'm really happy. Really happy. I don't know why this is. Guess it's just funny to open things and look around in general. Are you charged?
That message must have arrived yesterday.
Oh, okay. I can't go yet because we have a computer as well. Have to go in here. Okay, so the zooming in. I'm starting to question my own memory now because it took so many games before we were allowed into this room. I was 100% sure that in one game, at least, you can zoom in on the games and, look closer. Not this one. And I'm getting... not sure if I can trust my memory, but I still think so. Ooh, there's one that is really funny. It's a Swedish game. Do I still have it? Maybe. It's so sad, really. There's so many of these old games that you can't really play because... Well, either because they use a floppy disk or then we're talking really old. But even if it's CD, I don't even have a CD or DVD player. I have to use an external one. Well, I guess it could work, but it doesn't always work with newer operating systems. Sometimes it seems to work even without patches and stuff. Seems to. It just seems that some games are better at it. I don't know. I just got nostalgic and sad when I saw that game. Called Journalist. Quite funny. You are a journalist. Yeah. It's sort of cartoony, but Swedish. Oh, I have one of these as well. It was very nice the first time I tried it. After that, I haven't really... I guess it's even better if someone else does it on you and not yourself. But I think maybe it has lost a little bit of its... pressure or something. When you buy it, it's been shoved into a box, so it's I assume everyone knows what it is, but well, Massage sounds really wrong, but well, a lighter massage of the scalp that you press down. It's really nice. It's really nice. Oh, a pen. Okay. Right. Computer time. Another pen. Okay. Okay, now we can hurry up and go to Stina. Now I checked everything. That's fine.
Accident? I must go to Stina at once.
Yeah.
I sprained my ankle badly last night, so work is out of the question.
You don't look too good. Try and get some rest.
Anyway, I had this favor to ask from you. As you know, my father died last year. I still have some junk that he left behind. When I went through some of it the other day, I found this obituary.
Alphonse Larsson passed away peacefully on 1st on October 1999, 94 years of age.
I believe it's my grandfather's obituary. I was told that my grandfather died when I was a child, but according to the obituary, he died in 1999.
But it can be someone else's obituary.
There are still some of my father's things that I haven't checked in a banana box in my attic. I was trying to take it down from the shelf, standing on another box. That's how I sprained my ankle.
So that's where I come in.
Oh, and I did check with the National Registry Office to find out more about my grandfather. All they could say was that all information about my grandfather is classified.
Let me have a look in that banana box and see what I can come up with.
Go ahead, it's room number 8.
I'll be back later. Oh, the allotment is blinking. Let's go and check that out. Oh, it looks so nice. Well, I mean, I guess especially if you live in... Oh, the keys, yeah. Especially if you live in the city and have this green piece of paradise. I borrowed your wheelbarrow. Okay. Yeah, things are happening in here as well. That's all we can see. Yeah. Oh,
Stina gave
that
me this
one.
rubber boat to use as a bird bath. I still haven't figured out if she was joking.
Well, we might be able to use it for something else. That was... Oh, that's the way we came. But... Let's check the attic. It's really... I'm just looking at the photographs and thinking, because the lighting up in the attic is usually pretty bad. The photos look really nice. Number 8. Are we too short, I wonder?
I'm way too
Yeah.
short.
We're too short. We are too short. However... Yeah. Now then. Yeah. Oh, Ciccone. So, I didn't keep score, but that's one reference to Madonna. Let's see. Well, yeah, we don't know anything else.
That's Stina's grandfather's name.
Participants.
There should be more information about this medical license somewhere.
Good day.
Good day, Tia. I want any information you have about this medical license. Oh yeah, that's right.
Not now.
No,
I can't find anything. It could have been revoked before the licensee's death. In that case, we only have information about it in the archives in the basement.
so... Let's see.
We only give guest researchers access to the archives in the basement.
That's right. So, I mean, I know what we have to do, but I do wonder if it's... Yeah, what did it say?
It doesn't work. It needs to be refilled.
God, so how stressful. Yeah. I was just wondering, and now I already forgot if it was clear that this was a guest list for that. But it's pretty cool though. I like the thing.
Yes, you are. Okay. I'll let you in. Don't forget to use the entry code given to you by your supervisor.
Perfect. The code, right. Yeah, we don't know anything. I mean, yeah, no. We know nothing, but alright, we could check out this room for a little bit. Oh, there's look like one of those tables that I just bought. Not this kind of table, this is probably a lot more expensive. But a new desk that you can have standing up or sitting down. I don't know what it's called. Well, I've said some weird things so far, but you can make the table higher. Just bought it. I haven't got it yet, but I'm really excited about it. But of course I would need to clean as well. I'm less excited about that. But I'm guessing that's what it is. And it's just in storage. I could have had this if I lived in a different city and had a different job. Maybe. Secret key, let's take that. Alright. That's right, you have to be on the other side, I think. Oh, another room. Oh, look, all these chairs, they can't be... Okay, that was broken. This is where a chair go, yeah, when they die. Dying. They can't be dead, or they would have been recycled or something. Right. I do wonder how sign language. I was looking into it a little bit because I thought that would be really cool to know, and then I realized, oh, it's different for any country, which of course makes sense. We have different languages, but I was sort of hoping that there was just one somehow. But maybe they might be similar. I really don't know, but it would be a nice thing to know. Okay, so that's the code then. Let's see. 2 5. Is it? Two, 5, 6. 2, 5, 6, 7. Looks such a big desk as well. Why am I looking at it when I can't I like these big, really sturdy desks. Not the best color, maybe, but yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, practical stuff really. Say maybe yeah. We should have a for clothes to use these days. That could save some maybe space.
I don't know what to do with this.
Yeah. Well, it would be maybe annoying to have clothes, but you want to look at something quickly. Yeah. That could be a little bit annoying, I guess. What was his name? L? So the mid one? Maybe? I'm not sure. Left, right. I feel very stupid. Left, right, left, right. No, I guess not. Oh, it would have been cool to just. Well, I don't know. I'll just have to try the other one then, even though right, left, right. Yeah, I don't know. But we're in, so.
I should try to find out more about that.
Yeah, but we like Snoop.
I should try to find out more about that.
All right. And okay. Ooh, save game. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Car. I'll save the game. But yeah, I should. Or she don't want to talk to me. We don't. Are we supposed to use those numbers on the box? That is the only numbers we have, but yeah, any kind of thinking that has to be done on the streams is not going to be done by me. Well, okay, 4, 6, 33. 64, 33. No. But it has to be. Like, it's funny, like clicking it again is going to help. I don't know. But well, it has to be connected to these numbers somehow, but and that didn't work either, right? No. Well, find out. Do we use the computer maybe now instead of library? Is that no? No. Phone? No. If I click the hints now, I'll bet it's going to say find out more about Alphonse. Oh. No, hey, okay, okay. 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 Well, where can I? Where can I? Well, that one didn't work at all. But the first one then. This doesn't feel familiar at all. Right, left. And I can't even. Okay. Okay, maybe I was just clicking in the wrong. Now I forgot what it was. Right, left, right. Maybe I was.
I should try to find out more about that.
Yeah.
I should try to find out more about that.
Yeah.
I should try to. I should.
Okay. Clearly. Oh, God. Now I have a blank spot. Let's see. Green folder on the table. Probably not in here. Oh my God. Oh, that's bad. A temporary work permit prior to 1910 will be burnt next week. All data about revoked licenses have been moved to box file 460, section. Alright. Okay, I was a little bit early poking around since I didn't know what I was. Well, I was sort of thinking his last name, but alright. And memory, right, left. Alpha's Lotion was revoked. A copy of the decision was sent to Broxtowe Hospital.
Maybe the doctor worked at Broxtowe.
June 4th. Well. June 433. I'm looking for information about a hospital called Broxtowe.
There is no such hospital. Not anymore, anyway.
I know for sure that it did exist in 1935.
I can't help you with that. Permits and licenses are the only things I handle. But have a look in the library.
That might be worth a try, thank you. Broxtowe Psychiatric Institute for the Criminally Insane. For over 60 years, Sweden's highest security institution for the criminally insane was located in the outskirts of Norrköping. The Broxtowe Institution opened in 1934, an era when Swedish mental health care was undergoing many changes. Still, the Broxtowe management was sometimes criticized for using conservative methods, such as long hot baths for hysterical patients and frequent use of straitjackets. It was also of note that the inmates' rooms were smaller than regular prison cells. At the end of the 20th century, imprisonment of mental patients with criminal records in large groups was no longer considered appropriate. Additionally, the once beautiful Broxtowe building, designed by the famous architect Ture Stenberg, was in very bad shape. By 1907, plans to shut down the place had already been made, and the inmates were to be transferred to other institutions, prisons, and mental hospitals. These plans had to be realized sooner than expected when lightning struck the institution in April of 1997. Damaging part of the building severely. Very few changes were made to the Broxtowe building throughout the years. The state of the departments and the very small rooms were the same when it closed down as the day it opened.
That's the same place as on that photo. I'd better take a look at that exhibition.
A drawing of the yard at Broxtowe by Julian Milius, one of the inmates. Milius was released from Broxtowe in 1995, 2 years before it was closed. A small permanent exhibition is now dedicated to his work at Green Chimney Alley 1. Okay. Exhibition. was the museum area again, yeah. I think. Oh. Closed during summertime. Call blah 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 for information. It's a bad time to be closed, but can we call? We can.
Hello?
I'm doing some research on Julian Milius. I'd like to get into the exhibition.
I see. Well, come over to Ground Layer Road 32 and we'll see what we can do about it. The name is Henry Milius.
Alright. Ooh. Nice. Ooh, wasn't that in... Yes, it was in the latest game. And it was it was for the game as well. I don't know if there was a sign on it. The new game. There should be. Let's see.
So you're interested in my father?
I want to know more about his period at Broxtowe.
There is some material about that in the exhibition. Here, take the keys and see if you can find something of interest.
Thanks for your help. Exhibition. Let's see. Julian Milius was often referred to as the insane painter, as he was declared criminally insane after having threatened to blow up the Norrköping City Hall. He was armed with 10 kilos of explosives and several hand grenades. He suffered from severe schizophrenia at the time and claimed that he has been following an irresistible impulse that told him to wipe out an ugly-looking building. During his confinement, he befriended many of Sweden's most notorious criminals, the most infamous probably being the wife killer and arsonist Alfons Larsson. Larsson was institutionalized the day after Milius, who called Larsson his very best friend on many occasions. Milius was put on medication for schizophrenia from the very beginning of his incarceration. He responded well to the treatment and stopped hearing voices after a few weeks. Still, he maintained that it mainly was his painting that kept him sane. It was Julian Milius' paintings of birds that made him famous all over the country. It is difficult to imagine that almost all of his bird paintings were created during his years of confinement. Julian Milius was incarcerated at the Broxtowe Psychiatric Institution for the Criminally Insane. Between the years of 35 and 95, that was the... Okay, I said that sentence a little bit weird. Never mind. It was during his first decade there that he started to paint. The institution was shut down in 1997 after having been struck by lightning, although it was due to be shut down shortly in any case. The Norrköping Art Council planned to make a museum out of the building, mainly displaying artwork by Milius and other inmates from various psychiatric institutions. However, due to difficulties in finding sponsors, the plans were shelved indefinitely. By 2006, the building had reached a severe state of decline. Due to Due to this, it was possible to forcibly open the only entrance to the otherwise impenetrable building. The place soon became a popular destination for urban explorers. After 9 years of neglect and decay and one lightning strike, the building was considered a high-risk area by the authorities. They decided to completely seal the entrance with concrete. The curious can still look at the old building at Orchard Road 2, situated about 150 meters behind the old Broby Sanitarium. But don't expect to take a look inside. There are thick steel bars on all windows, and the yard, located behind the buildings, is surrounded by 5-meter high concrete walls. Well, no problem. No problem. Julian Millis believed that the first day he spent in the psychiatric institution was the most important day of his life. It marked the turning point in his lifestyle, his habits, and his relation to God and fellow man. He kept this calendar in his cell during the whole of his stay at the institution. Okay, so that's the date then, I guess. 5th of June, 35.
That looks surreal.
Yeah. One more time. 5, 6, 35. Maybe. Hey. Oh, come on. Hey.
You don't exactly feel welcome when the only entrance is blocked up with concrete.
No, I don't really feel welcome anyway, even if the door is wide open. Doesn't look super friendly.
No, I don't think I'll be able to get in there. Besides, according to that newspaper article, it's dangerous to move around in there.
Yeah. So let's listen to the... Well, okay. But, well... Stina, maybe. No. No. What do you say? Opening the box in Stina's attic. But, okay. Is it the first one after all? Was I too soon? No. confused. I saw a strange metal box in the banana box that Tina said it was number 2. I could have found the necessary clues to open it at that exhibition. Oh, because he was, okay, a day after. Okay, that was sloppy then. Sorry.
Yes.
Let's see. Famous Swedish criminals. Alfons Larsson, the ritualistic wife-killing doctor. Dr. Alfons Larsson has spent almost 5 decades in the Brockstow Psychiatric Institution, Sweden's highest security institution for the criminally insane. And there is no parole date inside yet. The doctor killed his wife in the spring of 35 by planting an axe in her head while she was asleep and then set her bed on fire. Earlier the same morning he had burnt down the hospital where he worked. This was the Miranda Hospital, whose ruins can still be seen at the end of Weldon Road. Theories existed that the doctor's actions might have been part of some black magic ritual, since his 11-year-old daughter had miraculously recovered from polio, which had left her confined to a wheelchair just a few days before his crimes. Yeah, which means then that black magic works. Awesome. Alfons Larsson released after a 62-year incarceration. 62, that's not long. At the Brockstow Institution for the Criminally Insane, Dr. Alfons Larsson was released last week. He was known as the crazy doctor who burned his wife in her bed while she was bleeding to death after he had hacked her in the face with an axe. What an expression. Due to a destructive lightning strike on the building last spring, all the inmates of Brockstow were dispersed to various other similar institutions. Actually, the building had been due for serious renovations for ages. At the age of 92, Larsson was no longer considered a threat to society. After a short stay at the Brockstow Hospital's open psychiatric unit, the authorities decided to release him. Larsson was considered to be a model inmate and often encouraged the others to participate in various useful activities. During his first years at the institution, he built the gazebo in the yard with the help of his fellow inmates. Rumor now has it that Alfons Larsson had moved into an empty windmill.
An empty windmill?
Yeah, that's what I said. We're still not talking to Stina. Is this... Oh, there we go. Do you know if there are any windmills in the city? Okay, I thought she was going to ask something a little bit more personal.
From the top of my head, I can think of 2.
Can you show me where they are on the map?
Sure.
Thank you, Stina. Now get back to your book. Okay. Well, let's check out the hospital. trees are really taking over this place. Hard to see anything else almost. Right, windmill. It would be an interesting place to live, I would say. I'm sure someone has done that. Like now, so many TV shows about unusual housing. Oh, that table looks very familiar. Must have seen that when I was a kid. Like, is like the wood there is bamboo or something? I'm not sure. Oh, there's a thing. Let's take it. More up. Oh, speaking of floppy disks, yeah. Would be a bit annoying to find that now, because I have
That's
no
an
way
old
of,
diskette. What's that doing in here?
I have no way of using that. Yeah, that was it, right? Or was that the? No, okay. Nothing. Man, there. Oh. Okay, let's steal from the bird.
I can't reach it.
No. Oh, Carol. Oh, Carol. Let's poke it. What is it? Extra key. East Windmill. No. East windmill. We have a disc. Let's go. Well, that, yeah. I don't remember if we used that. We used this, though.
It's a 3.5-inch diskette. I still have one of those drives. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to play some of my older games.
Yeah. That is the problem. Fred, I think you should look over the windmills. Windmills? Why do I want to say meals? Because it's food. Windmills. And see if there are any we can open on Children's Day. Be sure to check the ladders in the eastern windmill at Waterville Fields. In addition to that, I'm thinking about using at least one of the windmills for storing various things. Bernard.
So there's one more windmill.
Oh. Key. Yeah, we got a key.
That door only leads outside.
Yeah. I have to check, Carol. I mean, something could be stuck. So when you open the door, it falls down. I mean, you don't know.
This must have been where the doctor lived.
Let's see here. Dear Julian, I would prefer that you keep some of my personal stuff in your custody for the time being. My present... Oh, that's a new word again. Domicile? I don't know. Is far from secure. As soon as I find somewhere warmer, less humid, and considerably safer to spend my last days, I'll certainly relieve you of this burden. Your friend, Alphonse. And some codes though. Let's see. Oh, I'm really sorry. Hemvist. Yeah, okay. Never heard that before. That's good. Oh, it's learned something new. Let's see. Must replace planks on ladder. Finish coding the letter to Julian. Must test the substance in a B+ subject. Those planks.
It's secured with a steel wire.
Yeah. We have nothing. Alright, so...
That door only leads
Yes,
outside.
Sorry. Wrong. Wrong one. But yeah, I don't know if it's being tired or the sort of stress of playing in front of sort of other people. I find it very difficult to focus on not shorter puzzles maybe necessarily, but yeah, how everything is connected. So I'm not sure
I should give her some time
Yeah.
to rest.
who I should be talking to, but not Stina. Oh, she's gone. She's gone from the map. About Henry then. Do you have anything?
Hello again, young lady.
Hello. I wonder if Julian had anything that belonged to Alphonse Larsson.
Oh, yes. There were things I think that my father stored for him. He used to live in a windmill, you know. There were also some letters from the good doctor.
Do you remember what happened to those things?
I haven't gotten around to getting rid of them yet. I still have most of them lying around in my old storeroom.
I would love to have a look there.
You're welcome. You can help me get rid of the stuff in the process.
I may be back later. This very familiar flashlight. Okay. Not yet. Not yet. Poliomyelitis, often called polio, is a highly infectious viral disease which mainly affects young children. Symptoms of polio include fever, fatigue, headache, and pain in the limbs. In the worst cases, the disease causes skeletal deformities and permanent paralysis. There is no cure for polio, although it can be prevented through vaccination. After the introduction of a vaccine in the mid-50s, polio cases decreased dramatically in many industrialized countries. The disease is now rare in the Western world, but still endemic in South Asia and Nigeria. Many organizations, including the World Health Organization, have been working hard towards the complete eradication of polio. Wonder how old this information is sort of supposed to be. I really don't know anything. Julian, as we've previously discussed, due to the fact that I was evacuated in such a hurry, some important items were left behind at Broxtowe. And though I hardly remember anything these days, one thing just occurred to me. One of my jobs at the institution was to refill the towel dispensers. Since it was inadvisable to keep important stuff in your cell, I might have hidden something in one of the towel dispensers. In that case, it would most likely have been for the safekeeping of my formula. I might need your help in trying to get into Broxtowe again. Yours truly, Alphonse. P.S. I think I will encrypt all letters to you in the future.
Well, I guess I just have to try to get into Broxtowe.
Yes. Oh, there's a picture. Yeah. Why she didn't? Some stuffing on, maybe pillows. Well, she didn't help get rid of much. It was just a flashlight. Let's have a look here then. Alright, so we need a ladder. We also need a saw blade, probably. Let's guess. That can't be our handyman. Yeah.
Carol, thank you for your emergency service.
No problem. I'm always keen to help.
My buddy and I just started doing some renovations at the Landa wheel. It's a mill wheel, the largest in Europe, you know. Well, it's not used anymore. My friend has bought it all and will use it as a museum.
What about the SOS message?
I still have some things to do at the wheel, and I happened to lose the key to the place. I thought that maybe you could pick the lock open. You're good at that sort of thing.
Yeah, it's not my specialty. Where did you lose the key?
I was having a couple of beers with my brother at the Linnea shore a couple of days ago. I think that's where I lost the key. I looked there, but I couldn't find it.
I'll take a look there and see what I can find.
Carol, I don't know how to thank you.
You can find me a long ladder.
I have one at the mill wheel that I don't need. If you find the key, you can just pick it up. You can find the address to the mill wheel at the card that I stuck in your wallet.
Fine. I'll be back in a moment. There we go. Nothing outside. Maybe not. Yeah, there we have a letter. I'm just wondering. Well, probably it's not a lot of space. Otherwise, we could maybe take this letter to the windmill. Why is that so difficult? Instead of repairing the other one, but it might be difficult to get a ladder in there. Probably. Oh, excellent, excellent. Okay, let's screw that on. Excellent. Well, did he want the key now?
You found the key. I knew I could rely on your sleuthing skills.
Yeah. Do you mind if I borrow some other stuff I found at the mill wheel?
Not in the slightest. Knock yourself out.
Yeah, I won't be a stranger. Ooh, there's space there. I know we want the helmet, but guess not yet. Ladder, and let's. Nice. Yeah, the sound is not really helping. I do think that this is creepy anyway. Well, maybe it's more creepy when you know what it is. So, if it was told that it was something not so burdened with history and a nice tune to it, it wouldn't be creepy at all. But that's a lot of rooms, and there's 2 floors. It's easy to get lost. At least 2. Well, there's no 2. Probably. Yeah, well, that's not big, yeah, if that's for a guest.
Once making the long Nordic nights here a little brighter.
Yeah. What way was I going? I think I came from there. Hello, Hassie. Welcome in to the creepy psychiatric hospital. I was about to say get acquainted or get you know, but get acquainted. No, get comfortable. But that didn't really fit. let's go outside. It looks so weird that the nature is sort of taking over, but it's, yeah, a little weird. It was actually an interesting picture. Let's see.
It's still here.
It still is. Yeah, well, one of the two, but I think this is the bigger hospital, maybe. I wonder, I'm not sure. God, I mean, I wonder how many people have exhausting memories when it comes to this. I don't know. I never experienced growing up having a well, it did exist, a sort of a pump like this that you step on, or, you know, you use your feet to push to get the air. Don't know if we had that, but I thought what I'm talking now is pumping air into mattresses and stuff. That with one of these or with a foot thing takes a while. It's not fun, but it has tradition in the summer for the boats or mattress or I don't know, footballs, European footballs. But I guess your footballs over there also need some air in it, so no difference. Okay, that was nothing. Yeah, let's go upstairs. Yeah, those rooms are not big. That's why I came, yeah. I'm trying to orient, keep my navigation here. I like that green color. I would call that lime green, but that is not how a lime looks, so I don't know. Let's see. Oh yeah, the attic. Or yeah, where did I came from there, yeah. Yeah, alright. Yeah, there's nothing. There's nothing there. Here we have some stuff though. And that one, correct. But we don't have. We don't. Well, we can hammer our way in maybe, but we probably need a key. Yeah, we don't have anything. Was that sound just coincidental that it happened where you found a key? Were you just trying to be scary in general, or did you want to point out that there is something in this room? Not sure if I ever asked about that, but I believe that is the only place for that sound effect. Okay, more codes.
It's a transparent film.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, but that's for the something later. But the codes. Okay. I got it. Finish coding the letter. So that is the start of the letter. Okay, I didn't think about that. Okay. It is a little bit difficult that you can't see them at the same time. Here would be a good thing if we could be clicked or something to create a alphabet or something, or at least see the other one thing. I mean, I can't do anything. Okay, well, I'll have to look for. Hang on, I need to get a pen. Just a second. And paper, I need paper. Here we have probably some receipts we don't need too much. With the ears. Okay, let's see. I'll just do the first symbol. First. And where do we have that? Keep some. So an F. F. And draw some of them first. You know, I'll bet you $1 million that I didn't do this in a very long time. Probably, maybe just the first time. And then never again. Way too lazy. Okay, that should be it. So that E that letter is not yet. He hasn't created anything for that one. Okay. And that one then. I would prefer H. T. W. L. Yeah. Yes, I agree. I tend to do things more complicated than they have to be. That's an E. Let's see that. Four. Okay, that's unknown. That was H. Okay, that's probably a G then. 4, right. Two. Left. Oh, and I see that the bottom ones repeats there, but I already had that. So. Well, that was nice. That was nice of him. 4 right, 2 left, 4 right. Right. And is that for the box? What the? Yeah, what is that called? Nautical rose or something like that? Could that be it? Maybe. We don't really have anything else to go on right now, so that is a terrible sound effect. I just want to run away. I don't like it here. Oh. Where was I? The storeroom, yeah. Okay, let's see if it's that way, thing now. 4 right. 2 left and Dear Julian, I found this postcard with a picture of your cruise ship. Obviously from before you owned it. It gave me an idea. I wanted you to store some things for me, and I don't want you to put all important stuff in the same place. Maybe you could find some safe place on your boat. Your friend Alphonse. Yeah, that was a very nice boat. Did your father own a boat?
Oh, yes. He bought this cruise ship as soon as he was released. Realizing an old dream, I guess. I regret that I didn't get rid of it when he died, though. It looked fine at first, but it sunk after only 2 months. Now the authorities are constantly bugging me about it. They sent me this photo last year.
Ah, that's nice.
Apparently they've moved it to some graveyard for boats, and I can't afford to have it removed.
Where is this boat graveyard?
I'll pinpoint it on a map for you. You can keep the boat if you like.
Yeah. Thank you for now. Oh, would be cool to live on that as well. Not maybe in its current state, but you know, if it was alive. Okay, no.
That is Julius's old ship, no doubt. They've put some blue and brown thing in front of it. I have to find a way to get out there.
Yeah. Well, we could swim.
I'm not going to swim all the way out there.
It's not that far, Carol. I mean, really. I mean, really. All right, let's Oh, totally disoriented. There we go. Will take quite a bit of time to actually use this on it, but Carol is super quick. Muscles of steel. Where am I going?
I need something to row with.
Yeah. Well, I have the perfect thing to row with. A broken piece of tile, roof tile.
It's rusted shut.
Let's see if we can find something. Yeah, you're multitasking. Yeah, bird watcher. What is that, 2 games ago? I'm really bad at the order. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I do remember that Mrs. Game Maker was not too happy when you were swimming out here, right? And well, the hospital, yeah, yeah, but I do believe it's even more difficult to get into the hospital now, if it's possible at all. I think you said something. But I mean, yeah, swimming out here maybe could be dangerous. I mean, rusty, sharp things in the water, maybe. But God, it would be cool to live on a boat. Well, anyway, it sounds cool. maybe it's not, but it sounds cool. I guess anything that is, you know, has a different layout and stuff is fun to think about. Crowbar, it's always good.
No way I'm going down there.
No, just hold your breath for a little bit. I mean, yeah, why didn't you do that, Mika? Why didn't you just hold your breath for a few minutes and dive? It is water, isn't it? Yeah, it must be. Can't really see. Let's take that. Yeah. Yeah, we talked about that a little bit before. He's kind of crazy. Fun for us to play them, as long as nothing happens. I mean, and with age as well, I can see that I could do some odd things and not care too much about what could happen when I was 20. But now, no, I'm so much of a wuss now. I don't even want to touch a spider web, you know. So that's my level of daredevil.
It needs charging.
Yeah, we can charge it. Well, that's right. That's right. Did I miss that? Yeah, I missed that before. Right? Okay. It is. It looks creepy and fascinating somehow at the same time. Just looks scary. Maybe it is the feeling that when you're on a boat, this is not what you want to see, like ever, because then it's probably the last thing you will see. So. So we need some stuff. We'll go home. We'll go home. See if we can charge it. If we need something else.
That's the wrong type of charger.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for getting my hopes up when it turned green. Well, yeah. Can we? No. Okay, so we need a charger. Why doesn't Carol have this?
It needs charging.
Yeah. Well, doesn't seem to be anything we have, so let's go to the. Is that windmill, wasn't it? And what was this now? Gareth, Anna, and Amber. The Lordum stones.
I should try to find out more about those stones.
Yeah, let's do that. I believe library, maybe, was it? No. Oh, it was the same book as before. Okay. The Lordum stones. 59 sandstone boulders form the largest megalithic monument in Sweden, located on the Lorendom shore, not far from Fiskeby. It is believed that the monument was created about 1400 years ago, at the end of the Nordic Iron Age. There are numerous theories as to why the stones were erected. For decades, scholars have debated the purpose of this monument. Many archaeologists are positive that the monument is a grave of some kind. Others are convinced that the monument functioned as an astronomical calendar or simply a clock. During an archaeological excavation in 1989, archaeologists found a clay pot containing burnt human bones beneath the horizontally placed stone in the center of the monument. The pot's contents are thought to come from a pyre and to have been placed there 500 to 600 BC. The monument was restored in 57, when only 16 of the 59 stones were standing upright. Plenty of sand was removed and the stones were re-erected to what was believed to be their initial position. The monument is 67 meters long and 19 meters wide. Yeah, the cows, I do remember. I have some photographs Mikael showed me when he was taking these pictures, because there was a lot of cows. He had to edit out a large number of cows. I don't know. Well, a large number. I don't know how much large, but I have some photographs of cows being a little bit interferent with the photograph. And I mean, it's fine when we do see, sometimes you see a duck. You turn left and you see a duck, and then if you come back to that place, the duck will be gone, which is an awesome detail, and I love that. But it was kind of difficult here. If there's a lot of them. Yeah, I have some pictures with shadows of cows as well. Yeah, it's so funny to see these special info, just info. I find it very amusing. Let's see what I can dig up some pictures, see what I'm allowed to show as well. Probably am allowed to show anything, but I was just recently moving a lot of files over to an external hard drive because it was taking up a stupid amount of space, and I need space. So I think I moved my entire game folder, and that has a lot of pictures from Mikael in it as well. Let's see, we're looking for... Why are we looking for them? Okay, what's up? Oh, I feel lost again. How horrible it is to having to... to not really cheat, right? I know that I want to place this on top of these stones. But I don't know why or how yet. So maybe I'm a bit ahead of myself again. There was something else, wasn't there? Yeah. Yeah, those two. Maybe that's all we need right now. No, it's not. We also have this. Okay. Calm down, calm down. We go to the Eastern Windmill first. Windmill. I'm never going to be able to say windmill again. Let's see. Let's fix. And there we are. Maybe. Well, there's am I supposed to get this? I mean, no, I don't. Well, I don't get it now anyway. I need comfort, excitement, satisfaction. All gentlemen over 35 are welcome. Call Amber at... But there's no phone number. Okay. I have an address. I mean, well, maybe I forgot something already. But yeah, that's likely. But we have some other stuff to do. I would like to not go there. But the exhibition. Where's the cardboard? I don't know. Maybe it's possible we need more information. I don't know. But green, black. Red, blue, green, black, red, blue. Aha, okay. Green, black, red, blue. Yes. That was it, wasn't it? Yeah.
I wonder if this can be opened somehow.
Oh. There's nothing we can do, is it? No. Oh. That's the second time so far. In these games, not this game. Ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow.
Oh no, whoever did that took the clock.
Well, let's go back to the stone.
The person who knocked me out must have been hiding behind that stone.
Key card down. Okay, now we can go visit. Well, we can save as well. Oh, the saves looks. Oh, they looked like they had really the wrong. The size looks weird on the save game icon. Oh, the guitar again from game number 2. Dun, dun,
What's going down?
What's going down? I'm looking for a woman who is supposed to be living here.
I bought this apartment from a woman, Amber something, last summer. The dog ate the contract,
Yeah.
so I don't remember her full name.
You don't know where she lives now?
No idea. But don't bother. I think she only took male customers anyway.
Well, it was fine when he called Carol a prostitute a few games ago. That was fine. But this apparently deserved a slap in the face. Do you remember anything else about her?
Look, I know what you're getting at. Don't expect any of the services she provided here.
Come on, slap him again.
This is no harem, and I'm not some piece of meat.
Pleat, then, maybe. I've gotten that word on my head now. Impossible to eat. Pleat. I'm perfectly sure that this is a respectable household now.
Well, if you're really interested, she forgot a box in the closet. It's on the top of a shelf, and I can't reach it due to my bad back. But you can have a look.
Oh, that's very kind of you. Sorry. Well, I've seen that before. I think the same one. Was it last game? Yeah. Not sure.
I can't reach it.
No. Bad back plus Miss Shorty pants. Okay. Oh yeah. Well, I'm just trying to back off. Okay. Let's see what we can stand on. That food bucket thing.
I'm too heavy to stand on the lid.
Man, what the hell? You do... Well, if you stand on like the sides, you know, left on. Okay, let's do this then. There we go. Oh, colors. Yeah, we don't have anything. We have nothing. Right? Oh. Okay. It was a good thing that I clicked and didn't leave. Let's see. And let's see. There we go. That's a nice one. That's a still photo from a color murder, I think, during the food parts of yeah, I think so. Food parts of. I mean, I understand. I hope that people get used to me saying half a sentence and then stopping. But there is a moment where they eat barbecue or on Midsummer's Eve. And this is one of the photos. Let's see. Martin Wednesdays, Dawn Thursday, Roy second Sunday and third Friday each month. Fridays in the cabin at Rawberry Road. call him for a time. Okay. Wait, wasn't there? And I have to click it again. I thought it was something here. Elenello. It's called. What is it called? Labello is the name. Yeah. Have loads of those. Do we take that? Do we take that? No. Can you actually leave it and go? Okay. Okay. He left. Okay. Yeah. Probably a bit much for four people. Carol might be short, but she might eat like a horse. I don't know.
I think I should try knocking on the door first.
Sorry. Let's knock on the door to a possible client. I'm sure he wants to answer questions, since it's not like it's illegal or anything to to visit ladies of the night. So, okay. Okay, that's upstairs. Let's just check. Can we please take the axe? I would feel so much safer if I could take the axe. Well, okay. Alright, let's go up then. That was a very blue kitchen, I have to say. Can we get back in? Oh, good. Good, good. Oh, hello.
I think this is an older type of charger.
Yeah. Bag it. Bag it, bag it. Oh, that's such a small and it looks so cute. I mean, it's still a freeze. It's still a freezer in there, but it looks really nice. Okay, don't know why that was interesting, really. Charity Soccer Festival. Ball Boomers. Oh, so thirsty. Was the colors, wasn't it? Red, black, green. I think so. Oh, there we go. Red, black, green, red.
The pen can't be unscrewed.
Man, but I did it.
The pen can't be unscrewed.
Am I too quick again? Red, black, green, red. Well, I must be.
The pen can't.
I must be too quick again. Which happens a lot when you replay the games, because you do remember part of it, but you can't do it yet. Where was the upstairs? Out. Let's go upstairs. Would be Len Green Consultant, I think. And this is our victim, or almost victim, from Remedy. Come by and see me soon. Love, Amber. Potty, I mean, well, I mean, I guess kids might use that, but if it must be for decorative purposes. Maybe a cool thing to have in all houses. Key. That's where we came from. Charger. Oh yeah, note. Hi Gladys. I hope this letter finds you well. We haven't seen much of you since Eric passed away last summer. You should come over here and have some grilled beef sometime. Maybe a few weekends from now. We can have some wine and chat and gossip like in the old days. Roy probably won't be here anyway. As you probably remember from our last conversation over the phone, I think that Roy is seeing other women. He sometimes disappears without reason or with a poor excuse. One night last week, for example, he said that he was going to a soccer game some night. But I know that he only ever watches the Hot Oxes games. I checked the playing list and they didn't play that night. So if you're feeling like something. Okay, so now maybe we can click on the colors. It is if you don't look on everything, it can be difficult. I mean that that hint doesn't help unless you find the note. Red, black, green, red. There we go. Thank you. Gwenny, Amber.
These look like GPS coordinates.
Yeah, let's take it. Let's go home and charge it. So do we use these same? No? Okay. Well, so I want to go there because I know there are, but game doesn't want us to go there. So, oh, I see. I have to connect maybe a charger to that first. Oh yeah, okay.
Let's see.
Cool. Oh, yeah. Okay, it's gone. I need some more water and yeah, maybe a quick bathroom break just in case. But yeah, be right back. Okay. Let's get the ears back on. And go to Amber. I like to meet Amber. I lost a bet at the pub and now I'm not allowed to speak for a week. I'm not Amber, but she also lives here. Okay. Can I see her? I want to make sure that she agrees to see you. Do you have an invitation of some kind? Okay. Well, we do have one. I have an invitation here. Looks kind of old, but okay. I'll take you to her.
Is there anything I can do for you?
I have reason to believe that you knew Dr. Alphonse Larsson.
That may very well be so. I could even tell you one or two things. The question is, what can you do for me first?
Well, we have a bunch of money. You want money? No? Alright. How about some sticky stuff? You don't want old crap. How about a ring then?
Well, I guess that's nice enough.
So, was the doctor a client of yours?
Yes. Oh, but he was only interested in my blood. At first, I thought he was really kinky, like a vampire or something. But then I realized that he was conducting some kind of experiment. Making a medicine or something like that.
Tell me more.
I don't know what else to say. He once took me to a place where he painted some stones. I don't remember much about that place. But I had a painting of it in my old apartment that I forgot to take down.
Thank you. I may be back later. Okay. Back to begin. Let's see if we can be rude again.
Salutations.
I wonder if you still have a painting that Amber left here?
It's in the bedroom. I've got to give it to you. That's one creative way for you to get into my bedroom.
He could.
And yes, I did feel some vibrations between us. But as much as I appreciate your direct approach towards the sensual tension quickly building up between us, I need some conversation first. Maybe we could get warm and cuddly on the sofa after I return from the motocross jam tonight.
Also, as you say, one step at a time.
By the way, the bedroom's behind the green curtain in the hallway. If you feel like lying down for a while.
He must be laughing a lot recording these lines. It must be. It must be really difficult. Funny, but a bit difficult. Well, that's something that I always felt that I missed in my bedroom. Yeah, a stack of tires. Here we have the cow. So, see you on Monday. Remember that the address is Knoll Street, 24B.
Knoll Street, 24B. Maybe I should ask Amber about that.
You want to lie down? Can we? Yes? Yeah, that is surprising. Actually. But maybe he spends some time before you actually record. If you give it to him previous, maybe you don't. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't think it's funny. Who knows? I think it's funny. Down, Amber.
I can take female customers, if you insist.
I don't insist. I'd like to know if the address Knoll Street 24B rings a bell with you.
Sure. That's where the doctor used to draw my blood.
Thank you, Amber. I'll take a rain check on that offer.
I'll be waiting.
Mm. Yeah. Right. A yard sale. Let's buy some stuff. It's always nice. Can never have too few items in life. Oh, I do like a t-shirt that I saw. Well, this is sort of the thing we used to say when we were younger or kids, but I saw it on a t-shirt as well. The one who has the most items when he dies wins. I really love that. I mean, you know, I think it's funny because I love stuff, but yeah, it's just fun to have stuff. Let's get a hockey. Well, hockey. I don't know what that's called anymore. I think when I played this, they used to say floorball about this, but I'm not sure if that is still the case or if they changed the name of it. Can we just make a run for it? Or
I can't steal that hockey stick.
you can. You can? No one's going to see you. Well, we have kind of a lot of money. You're not going to pay all of that, right? No, she didn't. Well, she didn't actually pay anything. She put money in there for show, and then she grabbed all of it back in the same move. That's what she did. That's our morality guide that we have. She pretends to care and be a nice person. No, she's not. It's horrible. A, so we are a little bit screwed. She doesn't say anything. Thought she'd said something.
So Knoll Street 24B was obviously here.
Some sticky stuff. Yeah.
A sticky hockey stick. I like that.
Yeah. It's not really hockey though, Carol. But saying hockey stick is still better than just pretending to just pay for it and run away. The doctor's stuff is to be driven to 2 different locations. All the medical stuff in boxes marked med has apparently been sold and must be driven to the train station, since it will be transported from there on Monday morning. More info in the blue folder on top of the left-hand pile of boxes. The other junk will be delivered to the doctor's electro junk workshop at Lud Street 12. It's a very special character. He has such good. He has so much fun dialogues. Really, and yeah, and just saying them with more or less no emotion makes some of the stuff even more funny. Really. Well, we got a new address. Yeah, and this sound music. Dr. David Larsson's license gets revoked. After only a few minutes of discussion on Wednesday evening, the Swedish Medical Association decided to revoke the license which gives Dr. David Larsson permission to practice medicine in the Scandinavian countries. As the Norrköping Telegraph revealed last week, Larsson has taken payments from drug addicts to prescribe highly addictive medications and sometimes narcotics without a valid diagnosis. According to Larsson, he has only been helping people in need. He means that the Medical Association had a hard time dealing with the fact that his grandfather was the notorious criminal Alfons Larsson. He also claims that the association wanted him to change his surname at the beginning of his medical career to avoid association with his late grandfather. Which is, well, it is funny, since Larsson is a very common name. He refused to do that and is convinced that the prejudice is still being held against him. Regardless of what anybody thinks of David Larsson's crimes, they pale in comparison with his grandfather's, who butchered his wife with an axe in 1935. Dear David, you are one of my few relatives who has not treated me as a persona non grata. I have always greatly appreciated this. I was very happy when I first heard that you had decided to take up the medical profession. Now that you finally have your own practice, the timing couldn't be more perfect. I've had a lot of time to think behind bars, but obviously had no access whatsoever to a lab. Due to this, I haven't been able to do any testing. Nevertheless, I think that I now have a formula that has no side effects. Now I just have to make some quite harmless tests. Believe it or not, I have just been told that I will be released next week. Good old Brockstow has just been struck by lightning, and I guess that they don't think it's worth the energy to find me a new home. I need someone with medical knowledge and some rudimentary equipment to assist me when I get out, and, if necessary, to continue my research when the time comes for me to leave this world. I'll let you know more in a few days. Alphonse, July 13, 1997. David, I'm grateful that you've let me use your equipment for the necessary tests. However, throughout the year that I have been using your laboratory, it has become obvious to me that you don't even come close to following the medical ethics that are expected from every medical practitioner. I simply cannot trust you with my life's work. The secret of the final cure for polio cannot be passed on to a quack. I invented it in the hope of saving my daughter and for all humanity, but heaven knows what you would do with it. You can just as well get rid of the information I've already given you, because you won't have any use for it anyway. There's no way you can complete my formula by yourself. If I die before I can finish my research, then so be it. Yeah. I don't like to be in here. Okay. I have a key. Hopefully there's not a whole lot of things. There is, let's see. There. Hey!
So here it is.
Game Boomer's logo. Nice. And uh-oh. Well, can't you just take this with you and we can open it later? God's sakes. Ah. Some code for that one. Okay, good. Can we please go now? Thank you.
I can't risk carrying this around again. I better place it here.
It's kind of big as well. Maybe heavy. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Well, now we can. No, we can't. I mean, I have to think again. Don't I need? So I'm probably looking for those 4 stones. Can I even take it back from the wall there? Oh, why did we? So I can't take it, right? But I guess it's just to show in what or how to count. So. Well, not. So B to the left if you hurry up before everything runs away. Yeah, this is 0. I assume. Because we can't go that far. That's the first one, I think. Sort of. And which one is that then? Is that the first stone? That's the first. So it's the second. Where's my pen? Well, it started. Okay, so B2, I think. I really do wish that I could have the paper with me. But that has to be 1 and 2. And next one. It's probably that one. 2. Where's the 3 then? I don't remember this being difficult either. So either it's another way, or I simply just didn't do it. Because, you know, that's the excuse for me can work like that. Like, well, I already did it once. So the following times I just look in the hints. And so, that is probably it. Well, that's not the right. That's. Hang on. Is. I mean, they don't look really the same. They have to be the same, otherwise. Or not. Okay, there, that's 3. And that's probably... What the... This stone looks so different. How can it... That can't be 2. I am very confused. No. No, because that might be as well. That might be B3. Let me check that. Okay. There's a weird one. That must be that one. So B4. That's the last one. And the last one. That's the last one. Well, we'll have to just go home and see about that. Are we going to look into you, or are we just?
I wonder if this can be opened somehow.
Yeah, depends on if we have the right. And then what order? I don't know if I'm supposed to know that. But I guess there's only 2 ways to do that. Let's see. 11. It could be a 4 as well. Okay, 3, 5. Yeah, so let's do it the hard way, because that's probably 11. 5. 10. Ah, yes. Good, okay, so good. Oh, that was a long letter. David, this was written before he was pissed off. During the last year of my incarceration, I was allowed to help with some of the lighter duties as the annex to the Broby Sanitarium, like changing the paper towels and doing some mopping. The Broby Sanitarium was a fairly large hospital situated very close to Broxtowe. I remember hiding some important information in a towel dispenser somewhere in the annex of the sanitarium. I was in the now abandoned building not long ago, after managing to sneak in through an open window. For some reason, I cannot find now whatever I hid there. I very much doubt that anybody has removed it. Some detail must have slipped my mind. In Broxtowe, you were only allowed to have one locked chest with personal belongings. My chest was placed in the attic at my request. If I remember correctly, there is information on how to open that chest in the towel dispenser at the Broby Sanitarium. The chest is of utmost importance, since my formula for the cure for polio is in it. My daughter was proof that it indeed works, since she was able to get out of her wheelchair after only a few days of treatment. Unfortunately, she's also an example of the total unexpected side effects. Total and complete insanity. I have never felt bitter for having spent over 60 years in prison for a crime I didn't commit. Giving my daughter a drug that hadn't been tested makes me just as guilty as if I had held that axe myself. However, I feel that I owe it to both my daughter and the world to continue my research. The formula in the chest in the attic at Broxtowe contains a few changes that I'm positive will eliminate all serious side effects. What is left to be done are those tests on people with various blood groups. I've already started doing some of them, Other than that, I just need the formula. I really thought that I had it memorized. I fear that I may come to a dead end if I can't access it soon. Let's just hope that there is something left of it, since lightning struck the building. So the only lead I can think of is at the Broby Sanitarium. It's locked behind the forest outside Broxdale Northern Wall. The annex is at the end of the complex. Well, what happened to the daughter then? You can't just have said, okay, bye-bye then. You must have... Maybe it is mentioned later, or I forgot about it. But fine, he takes the blame, but she has to be stopped as well. But she wasn't... Did she die? I don't remember that. Oh, what a horrible squeak. Well, the music is nice, but the squeak was... Oh, here we go. Ah, with this screwdriver. Okay, I'm feeling less hungry.
A key? There's no way I can turn it with my bare hands.
Well, what if we... Maybe we can shoot it? No. Too bad. It's always fun to just shoot things when you run out of options. No. There's that hint sound again. Well, I don't know if these are separate buildings or not, but yeah, it is. It was a very famous. I guess it was what it's called. Psychiatric hospital for maybe the criminally insane. And then in Sweden, yes. I wasn't very old when it closed, but there was some sort of governmental. That was an interesting word. Decision somewhere in the 90s, probably around that time, that they would close a lot of these places down, or something like that, right? But the problem is, though, that the people that used to live in psychiatric hospitals were not really given, at least not always, given proper help. Many, I think, at least that's what they say. Many would just basically, okay, now you here, go live on your own, which maybe they haven't done ever in those days. So there's a lot of, talk about that still. You can't just, when you make really big changes in society, you really have to, if you do it from one day to another, you really have to have plan B and C and D. Okay, so this is the attic, probably. But okay, so yeah, we don't have a screwdriver yet, do we? Probably not. Yeah, it looks like a lot of separate buildings. Well, this one doesn't have bars, so I'm guessing that's for personnel. Where was that? Longstone. The second floor. I live on the second floor.
I need some protection before going up here.
Yeah. Alright, I don't like that sound effect. Remove it. Well, let's go to our, what's he drinking today? Was it just coffee? Yeah, it looks like. Can I borrow your brain bucket?
Brain bucket? What's that?
That's your helmet, buddy.
Sure. What do I have worth protecting?
Exactly. I won't be a stranger. A little bit. Okay. I have a feeling, or vague memory, that there is a screwdriver. Up there. Oh, you mean for going downstairs or for the other two places as well? But it's only really strange when you go downstairs. For the hint, it's not so maybe strange, but if you run up and down several times, yeah, it feels a little bit weird. I didn't think about it. I didn't remember it. Yeah. wanted to scare people. Size of the country is probably, yeah. I mean, it's true. We have a lot of forests, right? So we have a lot of space, but the space is used for a lot of forest. But still, compared to Netherlands or Denmark or whatever, of course there's a giant difference. Especially considering, well, how many live in Netherlands? Well, I don't know how big it is actually either. I just have a vague guess, but also depends how many. Well, we have 10 or 11 million people in quite the big area. Even if... man, am I walking in the wrong direction? Yeah.
I need some protection before going up
Man,
here.
oh my god, I forgot to take it, didn't I? Oh, such a moron. Yeah, right. I forgot to take it with me. Why didn't you tell me, Carol? Like, please. You could have just... Just don't take your bicycle home now. So annoying. There is some nice, when it comes to abandoned buildings, there are of course some nice guides or lists over abandoned buildings all over the planet. But I mean, for maybe rest of Europe, maybe it's more focused on really nice ones, really cool buildings, and maybe not. I'm not really sure. I've been looking at it, but of course, for these things specifically, you want a cool place, yes, but you also want it to not be a complete tourist attraction. That would make it harder. So, man, again going too far. Did I? No. There we go. That's a screwdriver. And yeah, wow, this looks really, yeah, really sturdy pieces of wood. This 17. Huh. I actually don't know how big Sweden is. I have no idea. But yeah, if it isn't a city, it's basically farmland or woods. And even with so much forests, we still have to import wood from, I think, mostly Finland, because we still don't have enough. I wonder where they import from. key. No, I have to go down and open. Let's see. Yeah, well, they are not the only furniture manufacturer, but I mean, yeah, it makes you wonder, what do you need all this wood for? But it, I don't know exactly. I just know that we import. Wasn't I leaving? Yeah. Right? Yeah. Because that was in the other building. Well, I don't even know if IKEA uses Swedish planks. Or not. It used to say made in Sweden. Of course, made in Sweden could be the end product. So, I don't know. What else do you use? No. Shower. Not me, I had one. It's a bug? Oh, you looked in the software. It's connected somehow to the other rooms, maybe? Maybe it is rare buildings. I really have no context. I have nothing really to compare to. Okay, so a rare unexplained bug. It's always fun. Ceiling lamp, left corner, first floor, lounge box, Broxton. That was the weird one hanging down, I think. Left corner, first floor, okay. Let's see. Lounge room. That weird. Yeah. There we go. And up. And up. Probably previously counted how many, since you do run back and forth a number of times. Pretty sure I made a count when I'm upstairs. So on so many steps. Let's see then. Premium bananas. Maybe it's... That's a good use of the sound effect, if it's the same one. I do wonder if there is a lot of abandoned. I'm thinking about US of A. Sometimes you see that there's abandoned villages almost, and since that, I mean, speaking of a large country, that could be a country with a lot of. What direction away? Not that. And not that either, because you have to go downstairs, woman. I forgot about that. God. I thought that was going to happen on the outside. So I relaxed a little bit. I think you missed something at the Miranda Hospital from someone helpful. Well, I'm sure it is someone helpful. Right. Why wouldn't people are really helpful, I think.
So here we are at last.
I guess so. David Larsson, I presume.
I have to give you some credit. For years I've been trying to make sense out of the nutty clues that old goat left behind. I've been following you for the last few days, and from what I gather, you've been getting closer than me to the man's secret in just a few days.
How did you know I was researching your grandfather?
I was going out to that old boat the same day as you. When I saw you ahead of me, I just knew we were after the same thing. Now, I suggest that you tell me everything you know, so I don't have to beat it out of you. Get down on your knees and put your hands behind your head, and I'll search you. Maybe you already have the formula. Get down on your knees.
I really would like to. You just shoot him in the...
You know what I'm capable of.
No, I'm not going to shoot anyone.
No.
Do as I say,
Well,
and it won't
let's
hurt a bit.
shoot... Didn't we shoot something else? Or we look up and then
Look up
shoot.
there. Maybe I could aim at a brick or something.
Yeah. She's very kind. I mean...
I should make a run for it.
She can steal things, but not going to shoot anyone. what I wanted to say that as a negative, but there was of course nothing negative about that. I just feel, if someone is right in front of you. Okay. Dear Stina, I think I'd better write this down so I don't risk missing anything important. Your grandfather, Alphonse, died in 1999, just like the obituary said. Your family probably denies his existence totally, since he was sent to jail in 1935 for having slaughtered his wife with an axe. He spent over 50 years at the Broxtowe Institution for the Criminally Insane. Alphonse never killed anyone, however. It was his 11-year-old daughter who killed his wife. She suffered from polio and had been confined to a wheelchair. Alphonse couldn't bear watching his daughter in the state she was in and started experimenting with a drug that he hoped could cure her. Eager to help his daughter and lacking any test subject, he gave her the drug, though it hadn't been properly tested. After a few days, his daughter was able to walk again. Hence, Alphonse had obviously succeeded with what no other researcher has to date. What he hadn't counted on was the medicine's psychological side effects. When completely recovered, Alphonse's daughter buried an axe in her mother's head and burnt down the hospital in which Alphonse worked. Alphonse was convicted of both crimes. He never mentioned a word about his daughter and the side effects of the medicine, even though it most likely would have absolved him from all charges. Alphonse's daughter died in 1968 after giving birth. Yeah, so I do have some problems with this Alphonse here. She died after giving birth to her only child, David, after several miscarriages. She had been in and out of several mental and criminal institutions for women during... So she could have just as easily been in prison all along. Yeah. This means that you have a first cousin that you never knew about. Your grandfather continued to think about his cure for polio in prison and hoped to be able to prevent all side effects. When he was released in 1997, he was able to make some final tests. His grandson David, now a doctor, provided him with the facilities for this. Alphonse's only problem now was that the latest version of his formula had been left in his chest in the attic of the Broxtowe Institution. The building was struck by lightning just before Alphonse's release, and access to the building was restricted after that. Alphonse, now 92 years of age, hadn't memorized the formula as well as he thought he had. He never told his grandson David where the formula was. In fact, Alphonse's confidence in David diminished after he got out from Broxtowe. Alphonse apparently only entrusted the location of the formula to his old friend from prison, Julian Milius, the artist. Julian Milius died in 2004, 5 years after Alphonse. Your cousin David was bitter for not having inherited your grandfather's cure for polio. Somehow he had found out about an old boat owned by Julian Milius. That's how our path crossed. I'll tell you more about your cousin when we meet. You haven't missed out on much though, since he doesn't exactly have a winning personality. That would be correct.
The trees around me are undergoing that metamorphosis dictated by autumn's colour scheme. It won't be long before the leaves turn red and yellow. Then they drop to the ground, shrivel up, and just disappear. It would be so much easier for me if the same thing could happen to that formula. But now it's up to me to decide whether to destroy it or not. Well, I guess no one would be hurt if I just file it amongst my other case documents. I just have to make sure that Stina tells her brand new cousin that I've burnt it.
was just sitting thinking. They didn't really mention the other children to Alphonse, or am I? If he was her grandfather, he must have had more kids. They didn't mention that anywhere, I think. Yeah, I don't think so. No. Well, that's cool. We managed to find a abandoned in 90. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know when. So we managed to find a bug. That's nice. Cool stuff. Well, yes, I really want to leave Carol. There. Oh, yeah, it's. I'm surprised each week because I don't remember the games being difficult. I don't remember that, and that's because I didn't actually do the puzzles. Most of them, not really. And now that I at least try to do them, yeah. Well, yeah, we can call it a glitch. It was Mikael's own fault. He called it a bug. It's not that. Yeah, but still, we helped him find something that wasn't supposed to be there. It's cool. Yeah, awesome. Next week, that's Cold Case Summer. It feels, what I was thinking from the beginning that, that's 18 games or 19 once a week. That's a few months of playing. It feels like it's going really quickly, I would have to say, because this is still a game. What are we up to now? 7 or 8, something like that. So that's like 2 months. Well, there was one time I did 2. Yes, I was a little bit excited, so I did the second and third after each other, which I realized that was a little bit too much because, even if I know them and everything, it's still exhausting. Games are very different in how they are, how much you have to think. So yeah, that's the only time I did 2, but otherwise, yeah, we're still well, maybe we're halfway through or something like that. So time really moves along. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I haven't really thought about the sound. Not really. Until now as well. Good. 11:15. So yeah. Rest. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, okay. I had difficulty ending, and that's why I added some sound, some music from game 1, I think. Remedy. The park. So these are to help me to stop my talking. That's the whole point. Yeah. And I will add this to YouTube, like the others. And thanks for watching. And thanks, Mikael, for being here to give us some more info about stuff. It's very interesting. Very interesting. See you, some of you, next Sunday. Bye.